What's up, fellas, man? It's Players Mind Mentality. In today's video, I want to talk about how to approach a woman, or how do a woman want to be approached by men. Listen, gang. Listen. You gotta find your look. Find your unique look. Like me, for example, I like wearing bucket hats and stuff like that. Like a lot of girls tell me, like, "Oh, you got a cute bucket hat. I like your bucket hat. Where you get it from and all that." And also, you gotta find like your style. Like, what fits you better. Like, do you look good with your mustache like this, like that, or do you look good with a full face beard, like one of them little fucking traditional dudes, caveman type dudes? All that. You gotta really find out where's your style at, like how you dress, what type of aesthetics are you. Like, you gotta develop your own aesthetics. Like, some girls might not like this nose ring right here I got on my nose. You know what I'm saying? They might not like that. And that's fine. I'm not for everybody. Everybody is not for me. But it fits me. It's something I like doing. Particular girls like this, the type of girls I go for like these type of nose rings. They like that I wear earrings and stuff like that. Not every girl gonna like it. You gotta figure out what your style is and what type of women you want to approach you and all that. Like, a lot of guys got nice sharp jawlines and stuff like that. Like, my jawline, it's pretty cool. It's pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't the sharpest. Like, how them other dudes be with the sharp jawline, like Ryan Seacrest and stuff like that. But that's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure that you got your own style. Some dudes wear fedora hats, if I'm saying it right. Fedora. Some dudes wear that. With the feather in it sometimes. Or wear a suit, or you gotta wear like, what is your style? Like, you want to wear jerseys, you want tattoos and stuff on your arm, tattoos on your neck. Some girls like that. You gotta have your own flavor, so that way, whatever girl you are approaching likes you. You gotta look at the type of girls you like and realize, how can I be more appealing to this girl that I want? You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's gonna look right. Like, if you got a little head, you know what I'm saying? Get some waves or something like that, or get some dreads. Like, I got a big head. So, usually, my hair ain't cut right now because I've been letting it grow out, but usually I have waves. Like that's a dying thing right there. Like, a lot of girls like dudes with waves. You know what I'm saying? So, but also a lot of girls like dudes with dreads. Dudes with the Ryan Seacrest cut with, like, shaved down and the hair flapped over and stuff like that. Some girls like that. Some girls like the natural look, to where you just look like you just threw on some clothes, but it ain't too bummy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can throw on like just like a little jacket with like a little white shirt and some nice pants. You don't have to look fly as fuck every time you step out. As long as you look decent in your clothes and stuff like that. As long as you look good in your clothes, don't just be throwing on dirty shit and stuff like that, man. But when you do approach a girl, you gotta kind of like be in this kind of like relaxed state of mind, real like confident, and smiling, make eye contact, look away, some here and there, but don't just be like staring at her directly in her eye the whole time you're talking to her. Kind of like smirk, look the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, give off that playful vibe and stuff like that, so she can understand in a moment, like, oh yeah, this guy, he seems very friendly, he seems very cool. He ain't pressuring, he don't seem too forward and stuff like that. Like, you gotta be relaxed. So it's almost like you talking to your mom, in a sense, where you're just relaxed and you ain't really expecting much. You're just having a normal conversation with her and stuff like that. So figure out what your style is, man. It's not hard at all. You don't have to go buy Gucci belts and fucking expensive Nike outfits and stuff like that. But at least develop some type of style, because a lot of guys just throw on clothes and they don't look right. You gotta have a sense of fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm wearing right now, it ain't the best though. I know it's Aeropostale, but this is something I threw on. But it really don't matter what I wear. It's how I carry myself, how I walk. Women pay attention to that, how you walk, how you talk, and like how you look left or right, or you keep your head straight, how you swing your arms and stuff like that. Like, the women pick up on emotions way better than a lot of people. They pay attention to you. So if you usually the way a guy walks, the way he talks, kind of correlate to how he thinks and stuff like that. If you see man and people walk, you can tell they just confident and stuff like that. They energetic, but they got it tamed though. You know what I'm saying? Like they everything together. Everything is together. The mind, body, and spirit is all in together. Like because you can a woman. All a woman have to do is just look at your face and tell what kind of state of mind you in. That plays a huge role. Plus, you gotta know like where you at trying to approach a woman, what time of day it is, whether what is she doing, where is she going, like you know what I'm saying. Like it all depends and stuff like that. But it's really just come down to being very comfortable within yourself. And if you nervous, you shake a lot, you fidget a lot, man. One thing I can give you on advice as far as like learning how to not fidget and stuff like that is going to the gym. Going to the gym, you learn how to build your muscle up, learn how to control your body and stuff like that. Once you get used to control your muscle, like controlling your body, lifting heavy weights and releasing energy and picking up weights and really going against your body's natural resistance and stuff to weights and stuff like that. Like actually just lifting weights and stuff like that. That will in turn help you control your whole body. Like it's a lot of dudes who's very cocky, they can control their muscles. I know it kind of sound weird if you're not really into the gym like that, like how I am. But going to the gym every day gives me full total control of myself. Like I can stand in front of a person and not fidget. I used to fidget a lot. Like I used to be shy and nervous. Used to always step back, you know what I'm saying, kind of turn my body this way and look this way, look that way, because I was nervous. I didn't really know how to control myself like that because I didn't really go to the gym like that. But when you go to the gym and you work out a lot, you learn how to control everything. And a woman pays attention to your body language. Body language is pretty much 90% of nonverbal communication. That's like ultimately the most important communication is non-verbal body language. So it's like 90% body language and 10% of what you say. You know what I'm saying? So once you got your body language control, because a woman can see you chilling on a bench, you know what I'm saying, or chilling outside and approach you just like that. I might say a little comment like, oh, hey, where'd you get those shoes from? You know, I like those shoes, pretty cute. Or they might just give you a look like, and smile at you like for no reason, out of nowhere, because you got your body language intact, like it's under control, but if you don't know what kind of body language you are projecting, you might want to look into like, positive body language and stuff like that, because that plays a huge role. Like just having open body language can make a person want to approach you, or if a girl see you from a distance, like just chilling against a wall or something like that, like at a store or something like that, or you just outside the bar in the club, something like that, like it can be read off. Like you gotta look, like I ain't saying copy people, but look at, like, pay attention to when people talk to each other in, like, in public places, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or in the house or something like that. Like with two people that's confident, pay attention to how they stand and how they control their bodies, because usually people who talk in public and stuff, they got good body language and stuff like that. So that's something you definitely want to pay attention to every day. Just making it an everyday thing, like to analyze people, but don't make it too obvious though. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be like a creep or whatever. But another thing, like just smelling good, man. Make sure y'all invest in colognes and stuff like that, because that plays a huge part, especially with today's society, because a lot of people don't really wear cologne and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a dying thing right now. But you can be the guy who wears cologne, and a lot of women be like, you smell good. A lot of women are attracted to that type of stuff when you wear cologne and stuff like that, because a lot of dudes just don't care about it. They don't think about how women are more into the aesthetics and sensory, things like that. That cologne stuff plays a huge part on their perception of you, and it can make them wonder, because a woman will fall in love based on how she feels about you, not what she think, if that makes sense. Like she feel like you a good person. She feel like she can be comfortable around you. She feel like you that good. You know what I'm saying? Like she feel like you the one for her. Like you get your vibes. it's easier to get into them draws, or you know what I'm saying, get that number, or easier to take them out. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of guys say that personality don't really matter. It's all about looks. No, personality will keep the girl. Your looks will get you the number. Your looks will get you the number, and in them draws too though. But you gotta have personality at some point. You can't just be all Michael Myers. Just you can't just do that. It don't work like that, man. So personality is basically just showing your individualism. You know what I'm saying? Just showing that you love yourself. It ain't arrogant, it ain't cocky, and it ain't nothing like that. Everybody do it, man. A lot of people, even on TV shows like hosts and stuff like that, and they show their personality and stuff like that. But you just want to show your uniqueness to a woman, like the way you do things. It's not all about catering to her per se. Like it's not like a lot of guys might think you gotta make the girl the center of attention and talk to her, but no, it's not all about that. Sometimes you can get her just by telling her about yourself, being yourself, looking good, of course, smelling good, of course, and that can really make her think like, man, this guy out of everybody I talk to, he makes me feel the most comfortable. I like his stories. I like how he interact with me. He got he's well respected, or he got manners and stuff like that. He's funny. He's outgoing, and it's like a lot of women don't like to be pressured, like, or you set an expectation for them like that. They don't like that. Like, but you can be yourself around people, especially around women. They particularly like that type of stuff because they think like it don't matter what I do, he gonna always be himself and always just do what he gonna do. Like he cares about himself a lot, and it shows. So you don't have to be trying to make a woman a center of attention. That's not always what it's supposed to be. A lot of these dating coaches be giving y'all pickup lines and telling y'all what to say, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, man, just be your damn self. Like really be yourself. Like love yourself, bro. Love the hell out yourself, man. Like I am not just talking like right now. Like literally love yourself. Just don't be a dumbass. Don't be a toolhead and overly arrogant. I mean, like it's cool to be a little arrogant. Like you got the what's that dude name? Tate, Andrew Tate, dude. Like he an asshole. A lot of people would say he's arrogant, but he funny arrogant. Now you can't just be arrogant and nothing else. If you funny, you can be a little arrogant because it's like people adore you. That's why Andrew Tate got a lot of fans and stuff like that. And a lot of women actually like him. He like the he like kind of like Drake of social media. He kind of like the Drake though. You know what I'm saying? Because he actually straightforward, like bold, and he's a fucking asshole. He speak his mind. He don't give a fuck how you feel. Like I ain't saying be like trying to be like him, but we all know how women. Well, not all of us, but women can be evil, bro. Like they can be real evil. They can be really like selective on who they pick for the right moment. And when you can develop a relationship where you're just straightforward, bold, not caring what people think about what you said or anything like that. Like women tend to find these guys very attractive when they don't care about what people think about them. So you gotta dig deep, think, sit down, and think like, what do I want to be like that won't nobody deter me away from like who am I at the end of the day? If you're not anybody at the end of the day, if you feel like a nobody, lame, whatever, that's cool. You got time to develop yourself, man. People put on. I heard a quote that said, life is a theater. Everybody in it is actors." Let that marinate in your head real quick. Life is a theater, and everybody's in it is actors. So with that being said, that means that you can be anybody you want to be, wear any type of mask at any time, any time of the day, no matter what. That's like, man, it's so many people who done like, especially back in the 1600s, where people were like they develop like certain spiritualities. They come up, they used to say that they have They are in touch with the gods and stuff like that. They can go to the ends of the earth and talk to God, and they bring the message back and they tell it to the people like, hey, I talked to God. He said you're gonna be this, you're gonna be saved. Like people make up spiritualities and stuff like that too, and they make up tall tales and stuff like that. They usually claim that they can heal the wounded and the sick and stuff like that. You know, people certain people that know how to play characters and stuff like that on TV and stuff like that because they know what works. Like it's not a bad thing to put on masks. It's not a bad thing. You gotta know who you are at the end of the day, right? And once you figure out who you are, and then you start putting on different masks and stuff like that. Like one day you might want to be a Jim Carrey, next day you want to be a Drake, or third day you might want to be Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Or you know you want to be a fucking goofy dude one day. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying being completely goofy though, because girls don't want like a complete goofy dude. Like, but be intelligent though. If you're gonna be goofy, you know what I'm saying? So, and plus women do it all the time. They wear makeup, they wear lashes, fake hair, you know, fake nails, all this shit, dude. They not even trying to be themselves. They ain't even trying to be themselves because you really don't have to at the end of the day. You really don't have to be so into you. A lot of dudes think like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, that ain't me. So what? Develop a characteristic that's attractive. Maybe you don't have any characteristics that's attractive. Look up if you want to be more funny, look into comedy and stuff like that. Watch animation movies and a lot of funny shit. Get your funny muscles get your funny muscles used to being activated by laughing at a lot of shit. You wanna work with it. It's like a muscle. Whatever you don't work on will decline. You know what I'm saying? So you get used to laughing at a lot of shit that's funny, and then you can somehow be funny yourself, be amusing and stuff like that. Anything could be worked on. Anything could be developed, man. Pay attention to what works and stuff like that, man. And yeah, man. And when you approaching a woman, let's say she in a mall and stuff like that, generally you want to be very relaxed, very relaxed and confident. So what I would do if I was going to approach a woman is if I seen her walking my way, I just start walking this way but slow down a little bit so that way we like side by side and stuff like that. And I'm gonna say, oh hey, I like your shoes. You know what I'm saying? You want to start off with a compliment, like always. That's the perfect way to get into it. Be like, oh my god, those shoes are really cute. Where you get them from? Might tell you like, oh, that's your favorite store. You like shopping at Forever 21. Oh, that's what's up. They got any men clothes in there? It's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know, and you go off from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just come up to a girl and just approach her, but kind of like just catch her in her passing and stuff like that. Smile, get her to talk more. You know, but you don't want to compliment her face. Don't stop telling women they beautiful. They hear it so much in the inboxes, bro. Like, oh my god, dude, don't ever do that. Like back then, it was cool. You can, you know, before social media, you can tell a girl she was cute and she's beautiful, and it won't go to her head. But now we live in a world where like you guys come off like bots now. Like every woman that posts a picture of her body online, it's like here come the fucking bots, dude. That's, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so gorgeous, you're so sexy. Oh my god, you got an OnlyFans? What's your cash app? Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh my god, I wish you was my wife. It's like it's like automatic now. And you don't think that these other women see that shit? They see it too, just as much as you see it. They friends with a lot of women, so they're gonna see how just simply posting a pic of your body, how it just generate compliments, or generate compliments and stuff. So now it's to the point where it's like it ain't nothing. Like that shit don't mean nothing when you call a girl beautiful no more. I don't even call girls beautiful no more. Like I think of anything else to say besides sitting there and compliment. You know, I used to be that guy I used to love telling a girl she was cute and beautiful and really put my all into a text message and all into a conversation. I stay on the phone for like 2-3 hours with a girl. Not calling her beautiful all the time, but having a good conversation and telling her like how much she means to me and all that. Like no, we can't do that no more. Like you have to have a ability to just strike up a conversation. Just talk about anything and let it ravel off into anything, man. Like just asking about, she got a book in her hand, like, oh yeah, like what kind of book you read? What kind of book you into? Oh, you went to Dale Carnegie, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, I like that book. I actually heard about him. I heard he's like a great author and stuff like that. Where do you get your books from? You know what I'm saying? Like, just strike up a conversation and then ask her little questions about certain stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And things will work out. Ask for her Instagram after that. Ask for a number after that. But don't be listening to these guys that's in relationships, because a lot of guys in relationships is not out here in the streets. They not out here in the club. I be going out a lot. I was a bouncer at a club before, and a lot of women would approach me in there because I am tall. I am 6'5". You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be tall just to get a girl. A lot of dudes think that you don't really have to. Your personality can make up for that. Your swag can make up for that. The way you walk can make up to that. Your facial expressions, all that stuff, can make up for being tall. Your money too. Your money can make you seem tall. You gotta walk big. See, a lot of dudes, they think because they short that they can't get a girl, but you gotta pay attention to your facial expressions at the end of the day, man. Because a lot of people don't understand that you wear your emotions on your face. This quote that said, the quote that said, everybody wear their how I go? You wear your heart on your sleeve. No, you wear your heart on your face. Because a lot of people don't understand how bored they may look in a picture, how bored they may look just sitting there, standing there, like body language all slunched over and stuff. You just looking like whatever. It's like that. It's like it take that 1% person to actually understand that your emotions is on your face, guys. It's really on your face. Like, you gotta pay attention to that. You gotta be good at body language reading and stuff like that, man. And go off that. If a girl might give a bored look, or if she's just sitting there with a bored look, approach her. Approach her. If she's bored, hit her with some excitement. If she excited, be smooth. You see what I'm saying? You want to hit it with the opposites. Like if a group of girls walking outside and they look all happy and excited, you want to come over there with charm and grace. Like charming and having great, like gentleman grace skills. Like don't just come on, hey, you gotta look good. Don't do that. Just walk up to her, if they excited, it'd be like, how you doing? I fucked up. Just walk up to her and be like, you ladies, everything all right with you ladies? Everything all right with you ladies? They might respond enthusiastically, you know what I'm saying? When you walk up to them, be like, if everything all right with you ladies? And stuff like that. It's your tone of voice. Don't ignore your voice. Don't ignore the way you dress. Don't ignore your aesthetics, like what you put on, and don't ignore your grooming, like whether your beard is trimmed and stuff like that. You got a nice haircut. Don't ignore none of that at all. Those 4 things tells a big story about you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to ignore none of that. That's very important. Your voice is very important. Having a manly voice with bass in it is very important. A lot of guys got soft voice, but I'm making this video too long, man. I'm going ahead cut. I'm going ahead stop right here. It's already 24 minutes, man. It's Players Mind Mentality, man. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. If y'all have any topics I want to talk about, please hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what I should talk about next. And I got y'all. Peace.